Hey guys, welcome to today's recap of the All-Star Celebrity Apprentice finale.
Alright, so it came down to Trace Adkins versus Penn Jillette. Go Penn!
Yes, so when we left off last week, Penn was having some issues cutting down his video to 1 minute or less.
It's almost impossible to cut it down when you got magic in it because there will be no cuts away from the action. Otherwise, it's fake.
So they had to cut out their punchline from the joke, which was Dennis.
And they turned it into an outtake, which really worked. I think it gave them more time to explain it, which is what Penn and Teller are all about. They're about exposing magic tricks. They've written books and DVDs and stuff about it, so it really fit even better. It was a happy accident.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so Penn's got celebs galore. He works in Vegas. Of course he's going to have...
He's got a lot of connections.
Yeah, he's got Taylor Hicks, Wayne Newton. He looked not like Wayne Newton.
Vegas does that to you.
Blue Man Group. Those guys crack me up. Gilbert Gottfried. Ooh. I thought he was blackballed for a while there. I thought he said some things that were kind of inappropriate.
I know.
And George Wallace. When was the last time you heard about him other than like some comedy show or something?
I don't know. Let's talk about Trace for a little bit.
Alright. He had Tim Tebow and Jesus bringing in $200,000 in one check.
Jeez.
And he's got a grand idea to have Gary as Buddy Holly because he played him in the movie.
It's not like the movie anymore, though.
Yeah, the Oak Ridge Boys bringing in multiple checks. What the hell happened to Billy Ray Cyrus? It's like somebody let the air out of him.
Got a bad dye job.
He needs some hair.
He's all Black Swan now.
Oh my goodness. Winona? Not the Winona Ryder. The Winona, other Winona. And remember the Countess from the other task? This one was the Countess without the O. Alright, so the losers return.
This is in real time.
Yeah, Stephen Baldwin, I've only got one word to sum him up. Worm.
Noticeably absent, Bret Michaels.
Ouch. So, Penn, you know how they performed throughout the finale? Penn had this freaking awesome magic trick where Teller's head was encased in a cement block. And he took this lady's glasses, and all of a sudden they were inside the cement block on Teller's head after he took like a sledgehammer and whacked it off.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't sound right. All right, he opened it up. All right, so that was pretty cool because you know he can't sing like Trace Adkins, so he's got to do something. Penn Jillette, his team, Lisa, Dennis, LaToya. They had a great commercial. Yeah. I really, really liked their commercial, but then again, I'm a huge magic fan. And they revealed the magic trick in it.
It was fun.
It was very fun. Now, Dennis arrives at the live party.
He's got quite the get-up going on.
He's dressed up as a woman with a blonde mohawk.
I have to say, one of his better looks.
I wonder if he called Korea on that one and said, what do you think I should wear? I'd like your opinion. I don't know. So then let's talk about Trace's team and presentation. They had the old maple macadamia mashup. And by the way, what was the name of the Penn's ice cream? Oh, the Magic Swirtle. Best name ever. Best name ever. I just thought I'd mention that. But Trace had maple macadamia mashup. First of all, I don't think maple and macadamia really go together. But
people were saying it was good, but like, sounds like an old person's ice cream.
Oh, farticle. All right, so we had Gary. Oh, God. Who was worse, Gary or Dennis Rodman?
I don't know.
I'm going to have to go with Gary. But Gary for factor, I guess he did okay. Mary Lou, another mechanical dog. And Lil Jon. I'm so tired of them saying Little John. It's Lil Jon.
So they showed the commercial with Gary's crazy dancing.
It was really kind of stupid. And wasn't the whole point of this mashup so that the two dances together? And all they showed was Gary's, really.
I think he was supposed to be doing
a twist.
The twist with whatever that was. I don't know.
I thought he was just doing the twist. And then Trace sang a song, and then had Gary come up on the stage as Buddy Holly. But he wasn't Buddy Holly. Ugh, he wasn't even near the key he was supposed to be in.
At least he tried.
Chompers. Alright, so it's time for the boardroom. And they made a big point of saying how the show is so real and nothing is staged and nothing is scripted, and even if it was, Donald couldn't read it anyway because he's practically a mole.
Yeah,
All
and
right.
Trump was like, "Oh, I deserve an Emmy, blah, 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 F
Every year I need an Emmy. Alright, so the flunkies, aka Ivanka and Cat Lady, Joan Rivers, they came up with the recommendations from the executives at Walgreens, and they really liked Penn's
They really liked
commercial.
both.
And, yeah, it was hard to come up with negatives for Penn.
I think their
And-
negative was like something about the packaging.
Right, it didn't pop. And he raised over $500,000. He raised $503,500. And Trace, they thought his maple was too specific. I mean, how can you go wrong with freaking ice cream? You could have put dirt in there and it would have been like, this is great.
Yeah.
So he raised $664,000.
That Tebow check really put him over the edge.
Yeah. So Trump, feeling sorry for the losers, gives $20,000 each to Gary, Dennis, and Latoya because they hadn't won as project managers, or even if they weren't, were they all project managers? I don't even know.
I'm not sure.
Probably. They didn't win, so they didn't get
That was
anything.
nice.
They didn't get squat for the charities. That looks like real losers. So then Amanda, bring out the envelope. Hurry up.
Yes. Walgreens was giving away $100,000 to whoever's ice cream sold the most during the week.
Right. And Penn won the best-selling flavor. I think I probably would have chosen the Squirts over the
Me too.
the maple squirts.
Ew.
So, yes, Gary. They had a little compilation of things he'd done over the season.
It was a lot of like,
a lot of bodily functions acted out, and yes, we revisited the Omarosa Latoya feud. They hate each other. And so do, by the way, so do Claudia and Omarosa. They will never, ever get back together. Alright, so Penn's playing for Opportunity Village, and Trace is playing for the Red Cross.
Yeah, they gave us like more of an in-depth look
yeah.
at both of their charities, and that was really nice.
Right. And then they had a special performance. Penn was on the bass, and Trace was singing. It was really good. You know,
If you're into that.
exactly. I wouldn't buy the album, but let's just say it was nice to see them perform. And then they had to argue, you know, who really deserved to win, Penn or Trace. And it seemed like their friendship was genuine. They respected each other. I'm glad it wasn't a situation like Joan Rivers and Annie Rice. Pit of vipers, you whore!
Yeah.
All right. So then,
It was a little bit like the Good Old Boys Club, though, which I'm not into. But anyway.
yeah. But then, a special surprise. Trump says, "Little John, come up here to my desk." I was expecting him to say, "Could you check under my desk?"
No!
It's a little wobbly. Could you see
No,
what's
Conan.
going
So,
on?
Trump gave him $100,000 for his charity, so that was really nice.
Ugh. And I'm so sick of Stephen Baldwin.
Okay.
I just thought I'd put that out there.
All right. Well,
The least talented and popular of the Baldwin brothers. Okay, so Trace wins.
all right.
And I have to say, I'm pretty disappointed.
Not that Trace isn't great, but I kind of wanted Penn to win.
I don't think Penn had a chance from the beginning. Even if, you know, even if he had blown Trace out of the water, because he had two things working against him. Trace had been in the finals before, and I don't think Trump wanted him to lose 2 times. And he talked a little smack about Trump the last time he was eliminated, and he kind of called him out on it. And he was like, "Yeah, I'm sorry, I wrote you a freaking letter, now shut up." He didn't say that, but it was kind of like...
It was kind of like that.
So, I felt bad, because I don't think Penn really had a chance in hell of winning.
Oh,
And
well.
it's fixed! Anyway. Sorry this is late, but our DVR, it hit us. It didn't record the show last night, so we had to wait. But we hope you enjoyed it. We hope you will come back for more videos. And until next time, much love.